This is not the Jerry Springer Show. It is not Judge Judy.
No, both of those shows are allowed to pre-screen their contestants, which they do. Unfortunately, the court doesn't have that luxury. This is more like if Jerry Springer and Judge Judy merged and had a junior edition. A bunch of adult girls, when I say adult, I mean in number only because they act like teenagers, have gotten into a quarrel for multiple reasons, mainly posts on social media that are not nice to each other. Imagine that. Imagine if every girl who posted something unkind about another girl went for a TRO. Like, our courts would be clogged until the next century. Apparently, they don't understand, but the judge has the patience of a saint. We are in Ellis County, Kansas, with Judge Glenn Braun. This one gets a little interesting. The one girl brings action against 3 different girls, and this is for a temporary protective order.
All right. There are actually 3 cases, all of them. Is it pronounced Camarina?
Yes, sir.
All of them Camarina versus. I have the first one, Alexis Converse. And there's an Alexis on here, and there's a Haley Converse. That would be the 3rd case. And then the 2nd case involves Kaylin Clark, who I believe is also present. Each of the allegations are a bit different, so we will take these in the order in which they appear on my docket. So the first case is Olivia Camarina versus Alexis Converse, case number 24DM116. The person that's Alexis, are you Alexis Converse? You will need to join by audio if you wish to participate. Right now, you're muted. All right. Ms. Camarina, do you still intend to go forward with your petitions today?
Yeah, definitely on, yeah, let's do them all.
Okay. Ms. Alexis Converse, do you intend to testify today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I need both Olivia Camarina and Alexis Converse to raise your right hands to where I can see them on the screen, please. I will be administering 2 oaths to you, so keep your hands up. Do each of you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do each of you submit to the jurisdiction of the state of Kansas and of the United States of America? Keep your hand up, please, for purposes. All right, let's start over. Keep your hand up, please. Do each of you submit to the jurisdiction of the state of Kansas and of the United States of America for purposes of your testimony today, including but not limited to an action for perjury arising out of your testimony today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hands down. Court will find that sufficient safeguards are in place to allow both parties to testify remotely. All right, Ms. Camarina, do you have any witnesses you wish to call besides yourself?
No.
Okay. Then I want to caution everybody that's involved in this hearing today. A lot of people get their idea that court is like television. Nothing in real life is like television. We all know that. This is not the Jerry Springer Show. It is not Judge Judy. We're not going to talk over each other. We're not going to interrupt. We're not going to use inappropriate language. This is a court of law. We have rules and regulations that govern. And you will have to abide by those. If you do not have an attorney, each of you are held to the same standard as a lawyer. Therefore, if you wish to introduce exhibits, etc., you'll need to lay proper foundation. Under the rules of evidence, I'm not allowed to assist you in that regard. So, knowing all of those cautions, let's begin. Ms. Camarina, do you wish to testify?
Yes.
You may do so.
Basically why I put the order on Alexis was from past experiences that I've had with her. This has probably been going on for like a year. She's threatened to fight me like multiple times. I have a toddler and I'm like 20 weeks pregnant, so it was more of just a protection because sometimes I do have to go to Hayes. My fiance's family lives there, so it
Go
was
to
more.
where? You cut out there. Go to where? I didn't
Oh,
hear that.
I don't live in Hayes. I live like 4 hours away, but I do go there often because my fiance's family lives there and my grandma lives there. So I take my kids there to go visit, and it's just like repetitive over social media. So I was just like, felt like I needed to take it to somebody higher. So that's kind of why I put it in place, was I just felt like I needed some sort of protection for when I'm there, when I have my kids there. That's pretty much all. She like posted, let's see, in February, I actually talked to the Osage County Sheriff's Office about her because she had like gone off on social media and said, I don't, random allegations about me, and then contacted my place of work. And I'm like a teacher, like I don't just like, that's pretty important job, so I can't just really have someone trying to mess with that.
You're a
So
teacher?
yes.
Where
Yeah.
do you teach?
I teach at Topeka Public Schools,
Which public school?
Sheldon Head Start.
All right, go ahead.
So previously I had worked at Burlingame Elementary, and she had like posted my job and said that she was going to get me fired. So I just wanted some kind of protection from my place of work and for my family.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Miss Alexis Converse, do you wish to testify?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Do you have any witnesses?
No, sir.
All right, you may testify.
Okay, so, can you turn that down a bit? So with her school situation where she said that I had posted her job and had emailed her job, that was not true. I actually know the female who did that, so I don't know where she got my name out of that, at all, because that had me confused. So I never had emailed her job. I never once gotten her fired from any job at all, and I've never threatened to quote unquote beat her up, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the individual that
Her
contacted?
name is Layla. So what
Is
really
Leland?
started, her name is Layla Ordell.
Okay, go ahead.
I did want to contact Olivia one-on-one and let her know that, but I didn't know how all of this was gonna go, so I'd rather just speak on it in court. But yeah, that wasn't me who had emailed or called up there to her job that she had before she had moved, I guess.
So you deny it was you that contacted her employer, and you're saying you have never made any social media posts which have threatened physical harm against Ms. Camarina. Is that your testimony? Ms. Converse, are you there? Ms. Alexis Converse, I think your screen's frozen.
I think mine worked.
Hold on, I'm logging back in.
Okay.
Ms. Haley Converse, is Miss Alexis Converse with you?
Yeah. Hers got disconnected, but we both did. And now she's getting back on.
Okay.
Did we both cut out at the same time?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you want my laptop?
Just put her on the screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
your phone.
Yeah. Or do you want to come over here? Okay. Oh,
I'm so sorry. Something happened with my phone. I don't know what happened, but I would try to log in again and it wouldn't let me. But anyways, what I was saying on her about that post that I had made on Facebook. She took with me congratulating myself beating teen pregnancy literal, and she made a Snapchat video and she posted it on her story, and I had a feeling that she was talking about me on the video, so I had slid up and I had, said something to like catch her eye about it, and then it went off from there. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. I feel like this is all one-sided. I feel like it's all just make believe in her head. Me, my sister, and Kay up there, we're living our lives. We're really not concerned about this female at all. We all have jobs. We're just going on about our days, we're not concerned about her nor her well-being and what she has going on. If anything, that's her on us.
Urban Dictionary for the win again. I had to share this one real quick. She keeps saying female. I thought maybe it had like an ulterior meaning. It doesn't, but Urban Dictionary has the definition. Female means Iron Man because Fe is the element name for iron on the periodic table of elements. Male is a man. Put together, Fe and male, you get female. Put together iron and man, you get Iron Man. Nice.
Excuse me? Are you still
Oh,
there?
Did you hear what I said?
Nope.
No, I don't think it.
No, I
Okay.
can hear you now. I can hear you now, but you cut out.
Oh, okay. My bad, Your Honor. Anyways, what I was saying is, I feel like this is all make believe in her head. Me, my sister, and Caitlin, we're living our lives. We're not concerned about her, nor are we gonna pull up to her house and quote unquote beat her up, and she's so concerned for her safety. I'm on probation. I've been doing good with myself. I don't get involved with any of the extra BS at all. I'm grown now. I'm not a little kid, and I don't follow through with whatever she's saying. So that's all I have to say on.
Did you contact her on Instagram the week of June 24th through 28th?
Yeah, she had contacted me actually about a TikTok that I had posted.
Well, we lost. Now, I don't know who we lost. Okay, we lost Caitlin. So,
But yes, Your Honor, she had contacted me first, and then
What
I
did-
texted her back.
what did you text her?
I can't remember. Is there a screenshot of some sort?
I think I have.
Not that I'm aware of. Nobody's shown me a screenshot yet.
I think I have
because I remember her DMing me first about some TikTok I had made.
Okay.
Miss Camarino, what?
Can I speak real quick?
Well, in a minute, I'm going to give you a chance to respond. You have the right to do that.
Okay.
But Ms. Converse has now admitted she contacted you June 24th through 28th, but she said she never threatened you with any physical harm in that Instagram post. And that in the February, that it was not her that contacted your employment. It was some somebody or other.
Right.
Layla Ordell. Yeah, I was
Ordell.
debating on contact. My bad. Sorry, Your Honor.
That's okay. That's okay. All right. So
yeah,
now let me get Ms. Camarina's response. You've now responded to what her two allegations are. I'll give you a chance to reply as well. Just don't talk over each other. You wait till I call on you. This is kind of like school. You have to wait
Yes,
till the
sir.
teacher calls on you. Okay. Ms. Camarina, what did you want to say?
So about the school, I will agree Alexis was not the one that emailed. So here's what she did instead. She posted my job and said, I'm going to message them and get her fired. She posted a screenshot of Burlingame Elementary School, found my location and my job, and said, I'm going to call her school and get her fired. Was she the one that sent the email? No. She was also friends with Layla at the time. So, no, did she necessarily email? No, but she still was the one that posted my location, which that's just
Okay, and that's
already
what you
odd
put,
to me.
and Ms. Converse, that's what Ms. Camarena put in her petition. It says, Alexis asked multiple people where I work and posted my workplace on social media to try to contact my employer to get me fired. Okay, so that's what she put in her petition. Did you post on social media her workplace?
No, sir.
You did not.
No, sir.
What social media did she post it on,
It
Miss
was on
Cameron?
Snapchat. It was a screenshot of Burlingame Elementary School. It was a
And
screenshot from Safari.
And Your Honor, this Layla female that I had just mentioned about her emailing up to her school, I suppose. Olivia and that Layla female, they were friends. I never, yeah. So I don't know why she's acting like they weren't. So
okay, that's not what she's acting like. She's saying that you're the one that posted her workplace on Snapchat, social media, with some statement about getting her fired.
yeah, no, I wasn't doing all of that. No,
You did not.
I did not.
Do you have any independent evidence, Ms. Camarena, that it was her that posted that?
Oh, maybe. I mean, I've been to the when it happened, I went to the Osage Police Department about it and they contacted her about it and told her that she needed to leave me alone, that she didn't need to contact my workplace. I mean, that is true that I had already been to the police about this before.
Okay,
Uh,
stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
and we
Okay.
dropped everything from there until you had recently DM'd me on, let me look at the date.
All right. So, Ms. Converse, the police department did contact you regarding that?
Yes, yes, sir, they
Now,
did.
would they contact you if it wasn't your Snapchat that post appeared on? Wouldn't law enforcement investigate that to determine, in fact, it was you before they took any action?
I didn't post anything about getting her fired nor her workplace
And why would the police contact you regarding it?
because we made videos on our Snapchat story back and forth.
About her place of employment?
Not the place in an not no, no, Your Honor. It was back and forth about her bashing on me over my post that I had made about myself. And then whenever it got serious to whenever that police officer had gotten a hold of me was whenever that Layla female had emailed up there to her work her job.
All right, Ms. Camarena, you said you might have, if you have evidence that you can put up on the screen of either the Instagram or the Snapchat, I'm ready to rule. But do you have anything that you can show me?
Yeah, and I think that so originally when I had called the police department, I had called Ellis County Police Department, and I'm pretty sure that they said that they would also document it for me. Um, I don't know if it did get done or not, but they said that they would go ahead and document it, but that I needed to call where I lived.
Okay, I understand all that, but I'm asking, do you have anything that you can show me to
I
verify?
don't I don't know. Hang on. Just a minute. Let me see real quick. Hang on. I mean, I can call up to the school. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything that
All right,
far back. I don't know.
all
I
right.
did at one point, but
Do you
I
have,
don't.
do you have the Instagram post that you referenced in your petition from June 24th to 28th?
No, I guess because I blocked her, it's not there anymore. So
Okay.
not really much I can do.
All right. Anything further from either one of you?
No.
All right. I'm going to reserve ruling because I've also got the other two companion cases, which is Kaylin Clark and Haley Converse. So, and Haley was here. I know she's apparent. No,
We had to switch. We had to because
right,
my phone kept on. Yeah.
right, but she's there. So
Yeah.
let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and take up Haley because we've had some issues with that phone, and she's apparently is she your sister?
Yes, she is. She's my little sister, actually.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take up then Camarina versus Haley Converse, which is 24 DM 121. All right. And all right. I've got Haley Converse on, and I'm going to go ahead, Ms. Clark, and swear you in as well, so I don't have to keep doing this. So would both of you raise your right hands where I can see them on the screen, please? And make sure you keep them up through both oaths. Do each of you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Ms. Clark?
Yes.
You need to answer out loud. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Do each of you submit to the jurisdiction? No. Keep your hand up, Ms. Converse.
Sorry.
Do each of you submit to the jurisdiction of the state of Kansas and of the United States of America for purposes of your testimony today, including but not limited to an action for perjury arising out of your testimony today?
Yes.
Ms. Converse?
Oh, I said I do. Sorry.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, sufficient safeguards are in place. All right, I'm going to start with you, Ms. Converse. Well, let me start. It's a little different on the petition on you. According to the petition, and Ms. Camarina, do you adopt under oath today the allegations of the petition you filed in this case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it says that you posted false accusations about Ms. Camarina and her family, and then harassed her, harassed, whatever that means, and I may have her. Let's talk about that. Ms. Camarina, what you said, and immediately went off and harassed me. What do you allege was the harassment? What was it?
It's mostly like just like they'll say something and then they just like won't quit over social media. Like I don't even have to answer, and it's just like they'll just keep saying stuff, which I do have screenshots for this one. But like you can see in the screenshot, like I'm literally not even saying anything, and she just keeps texting and texting and texting and texting and texting. That's
Okay, well,
kind of
let me
like
get to this. Let me get to. We have so many different forms of social media. You've
right.
said on social media, but text. Text goes to your individual phone. Okay. Social
Yeah.
media is what you put on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, which goes out to the whole world.
Right. Which
Did
is
she
Snapchat.
contact you individually by text message on your phone?
So it's Snapchat, which is individual texting, but it's a form of social media. Like you can post for everybody to see, but then you can also like individual message.
Yeah, okay, I'm familiar with Snapchat.
Yeah.
So you're saying was she posting it for the world to see, or was she individually contacting you?
Okay, well, I don't know. So the recent thing that just happened that kind of provoked this was
July 8th, you said.
right. So it kind of goes into a little bit of Caitlin's. Is that okay? Because they kind of go together.
Yeah, sure. Might as well do it.
So Caitlin had posted something about my fiance like being a TikTok because he used to date Haley like 2.5 years ago or something. And Caitlin and I were decently good friends. And so I had reached out to her and I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, why would you post that? So we had talked and she had told me that she's friends with, because she used to not like the Converses or used to have problems with the Converses. And she said, oh, like I'm friends with them now. I'm taking Haley's side, blah, 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 which is fine. And I like in the DMs, you can literally see like, okay, it's fine. Like you can hang out with whoever you want, but I just don't want to be associated with them. I don't want anything to do with them. And I feel like it just kind of like blew up between Kaylin and I from there. And then she just was like, well, your fiance tries to cheat on you with Haley. Your fiance does this and this and this. It was just like super annoying, like whatever, rumor, whatever. So I was just, and she said that she was like, had proof that he was cheating on me. And I was like, okay, then like, show me. So I had messaged Haley and I was like, where is the proof that my boyfriend is trying to cheat on you? Mind you, I still live 4 hours away, so I didn't really like get it. And then Haley just like in the Snapchat is just like basically saying like she's so much better than me. I'm so ugly, blah 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 blah. It's just like annoying, like, and she just keeps going, like it doesn't stop, even though I'm not saying anything. So that's kind of what the whole thing on like July 8th was it's just like constant going off on social media.
Okay. And then Ms. Camarina, what about, you said also posted about my children on multiple occasions. That's the second incident. What are you referencing there?
Haley had like spoke about like my son, like I'm pregnant with my son, and I don't know if she was like upset or something, but she had like tried to contact my fiance about it like privately and like ask him if I was pregnant and ask him about my kid, and then posted something like making fun of it on Snapchat, like on a private story of like me being pregnant, and someone had showed me that. So it's, yeah.
Okay. All right. Then while we're got everybody here and they're under oath, on Miss Clark, you've indicated that on July 8th, she made TikToks about you accusing my family being harmful to my daughter and other children.
Right.
And then you messaged her and she immediately started calling you names and threatening me. In what way did she threaten you?
So so she had posted like that my boyfriend was a pedophile and that my daughter wasn't like safe or whatever, like she was in an unstable environment, which is not true. Um, so then I felt like we had like maybe kind of resolved it, so I just blocked her on like social media, I guess, except TikTok. I didn't even think about it, and then she had gone back on TikTok and re-messaged me, and I have the messages. She basically tells me that I'm scary, or like I'm scared because I blocked her, and um that she was gonna go, oh my god, I can't even read this. I don't provide a stable environment for my kids. I stalk her. Um I'm miserable. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like a bunch of stuff. It's like a huge thing.
Well, okay. It's a huge thing, but I asked, you said she threatened you.
Hang
And I
on.
asked, what specific statements did she make that you considered to be threats?
Hang on. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's my question.
I couldn't hear you. Sorry. Like the audio, like,
You said she threatened you. What specific thing did she say that you took as a threat?
I don't see a threat, so yes, no threats.
Okay, then, Ms. Clark, the petition regarding you will be denied because it requires for, the evidence requires that the threat be against a person's safety, and so I don't need a lot of testimony.
Yeah, that's
If
fine.
if you start to testify, you may change my mind and I might issue the order, and I'm not going to issue it based on what Ms. Camarina told me today. But is there something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that I got served these papers, and both incidents on here are lies. I have multiple screenshots of her messaging me, posts that she made about Alexis and Haley. Like, this is all her. I have all these posts that she made saying, getting really annoyed with seeing get in the field. I want a 1 versus 1. Okay, then do it. What's stopping you? If I could to the bitch, I would, but it's so fucking annoying at this point. Do your shit and shut the fuck up. She initiates everything. It's her in the post. You can clearly see her. As she said, I made a TikTok about her. These are TikToks that she's made as well.
Okay.
She loves to send me Alexis TikTok. Like, it's a lot. And like she said, she blocked me from her Instagram and all social media as of last night, 11:09 p.m. She's still on follow back. She followed me on all social media. I never once followed her back. So I don't like that lies are being made about me.
Okay. All right. Here's where we're at. Ms. Camarina, I'm sure law enforcement recommended to you to file these protection from stalking actions. And that's their job. Okay. They leave it to a judge. These are meant when people take specific actions that threaten an individual's personal safety or employment, those types of things.
Right.
They are not meant as a means of stopping people from annoying you, because that is just a part of living.
Right.
And, here's your solution. Get off all social media.
Yeah,
Don't respond. Don't even use it. And then you have peace.
right.
In the whole world, the entire United States, we would all be so much better off if we didn't all engage in social media. Do you know how many of these cases that I deal with as a judge? I'm annoyed. I don't like what they said about me. Okay, I can appreciate that. And we don't want to have people annoy us. So the solution is don't engage in social media. Just don't go there. Don't read Facebook. Don't read Instagram. Don't read Snapchat. Don't, or TikTok. Just don't go there. And then you won't be annoyed.
Right.
And there won't be a problem.
Mhm.
Okay. You all engaged in very juvenile conduct. Okay. How old are you? Miss Cameron, how old are you?
21.
21. Miss Clark, how old are you?
20.
20. Haley Converse, how old are you?
17.
17. Okay. Well, you weren't even, they should actually served your mother, because you're not an adult. But bottom line is, ladies, you all have better things to do with your lives than spend them with a judge on a Tuesday morning. Okay? Leave each other alone. Now, I'm going to deny all three petitions because there is not a sufficient threat against either your employment or your person. And so, but I'm also going to let you know that you are now in the system. All of you are. We have these names. We've got the petitions. Leave each other alone, and we'll never have to deal with each other again. Okay? You have better things to do with your lives than what we went through this morning. So, the petitions will all be denied for lack of evidence sufficient to sustain an order of protection from stalking. And Ms. Clark, I'm not going to call on you. We're done. Okay. You don't need to have your hand up, but thank you for your courtesy. We are done. And again, before you escalate this or engage in this kind of stupid communication, and that's as simple as that. That's not a legal term. That's a real term. Okay. It's just stupid. Okay. Leave each other alone. And then you won't have any problems. But things can escalate. Things can get worse. Petitions can be filed again. And if they are and sufficient facts are shown, orders can be issued. Understood? All right. Any questions?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
With that,